Hello, this is Akemi,
And
and
this is Donna, and I am back one more time here for bringing spirituality into life.
thank you for coming back, Donna. And I know you're busy, so thank you for taking the time.
Well, thank you. It's always good to be back and always
Mhm,
good to share. There's just
mhm,
been a lot going on with a lot of different shifts and changes, not just in the world, but in personal life. So, as always, I'm going to switch this over. If anybody is out there watching, say a hello, drop a line. I want to say hello back to you guys. Let us know where you're at. I'm
mhm.
actually in Montana today, so this is good.
Well, yeah, but it's good that you're traveling and you're going different places. Oh, hi, Aggie. Well, Priscilla, I guess.
Priscilla. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so exciting things happening in your life. I would
Yes.
love to know about what you have been doing.
Yes. So some of my training has taken me to some different places to learn how to present and be on the live stage.
Ooh.
So, in the midst of my son getting married, people moving
Oh,
in,
yeah.
people moving out, all of
Congratulations, first of all.
that,
Congratulations for your son.
new life, new everything. I've had to do some travel trips. So one of the places I got to go was Jacksonville, Florida, where I got to learn some things backstage. It was for the American Freedom Tour. And I got to work side by side a little bit with Mary Glorifield. She was Tony Robbins' executive vice president of 18 years. And I was there for those 3, 4 days, learning and feeling and getting the experience of what a large stadium event is like. And I got to meet some amazing people along the way. And this weekend, I get to go back again. Our location is different. It's in Phoenix. I'm going to be gone for 3 or 4 days, doing the same thing with a slightly different role, meeting and seeing some of the same people, meeting new people. But really, it's about making those relationships and making those connections to take your message. And for me, it's about spirituality and finance and money and all of that, the soul's essence, and taking that to the bigger live stage to share these universal truths around the world. And so those are a couple of the trips that I've got to do. Um, Also in Jacksonville, I stayed a few extra days because my family lives about 30 minutes north in Georgia. So I got to see my dad for the first time in 5 years. I got to see a friend. I got to see my brother, go to lunch with my nieces and nephews. And so that was a lot of fun. So I got to stay an extra 2 or 3 days with that. Came home. And where did I go in between? Oh, I was in Chicago for a week of training again
Mhm.
with Bill Walsh. He is the top 10 business coach from Guru Magazine. So I got to spend a very long, fast week. We worked from 9 to 9 every single day. And then he gave us homework. So I think I averaged about 6 hours of sleep a night. So it's again meeting the people, getting out, sharing your message, because now I'm going to be speaking on some of Bill's stages at some of the different events that are coming up, as well as learning how to take that and transform it into stadium speaking. So that's why I haven't
Mm.
been here. I've been gone.
I was just listening to your voice, and your voice has changed a little bit. I can feel like there's more like the strength in your stomach area, I think your solar plexus, that it kind of gives that really power boom in the sound. It's amazing. It's amazing. I guess meeting people, helping, and then also getting chances to learn and train, that really changes people. Wow.
Mhm. It does. And when you get to meet them, be a part of them, and then learn and grow from them. But, okay, can I pass along some free things, some free gifts for
Oh,
people?
yes.
So I have the first thing that I have is in December. I'm going to be sharing this event here. I don't know how it might show up on the green on here. Here it goes. There's an Ultimate Wealth Camp. It is in Las Vegas, Nevada, December 12th through 14th at the Paris Hotel. But look at some of the speakers that are going to be there. Sharon Lechter, Mark Victor Hansen. So Sharon was one of the co-authors of Rich Dad Poor Dad with Robert Kiyosaki. She wrote Outwitting the Devil, and did a commentary with it from Napoleon Hill and a lot of other avenues and things like that. And then Mark Victor Hansen, a lot of people might know him from Chicken Soup of the Soul. And so
Mm-hmm.
these are some of the people that are going to be presenting and sharing at this event. I have 10 complimentary tickets to this event. If you are wanting to come,
Ooh.
it's normally $9.97. So if you want to
Oh
be
my
my
God,
guest
nine
at
ninety
this
nine. Oh
event
my God.
and meet some of these people, get your picture with them, or hear what they have to share and what have they say. James Dentley is on there, Crystal Hansen, Dr. Greg Reed. There's going to be a lot of people presenting. I do believe I'm also going to be presenting on a panel while there with 4 other people at the same time. So if you are interested in an Ultimate Wealth Camp ticket, it's going to be held in December. Just private message me and I will get you connected with the special code and you can attend for free as my guest. So
Oh
that's one free gift.
wow.
As I've been going
Whoa.
out and learning and doing all of this, I get free stuff to pass along to you guys. How cool is that? Right?
Yay. So maybe we can, well, they have to watch the video. I guess that's the thing. Okay.
And so,
Oh
yes.
wow. Wow.
So
S-
it's been a whirlwind trip, let me tell you, and it's just going to keep going with the momentum and to be magnified.
mm. So what did you learn?
What have I learned so far?
Mhm,
Hard work
mhm,
pays off, but it's not hard work because I don't see it as hard work. A lot of it is play. And
mhm,
I've learned that you have to really stay on task, stay focused with what it is that you want to do, and create and make and maintain those relationships because they're going to help you get to the next level as you help coach, train, mentor other people for them to go to the next level as well. And
mhm,
so, um, I've learned to change some of my words around, and wordsmithing is a part of what we do sometimes. And a lot of times we say that we're busy, and
mm,
yes, I've
mm,
been busy. I've been gone a lot and things, but it's not really being busy. It's we're productive. And
mm.
that has a whole different energy feel and connotation to it vibrationally because we are productive.
Yes.
And so, and getting that message out there to keep facilitating.
Well, I have to share something. So in Japanese Chinese characters, I don't know why we
Mhm,
call it Chinese characters, but they're kanji. So the word busy actually has the word person
mhm.
and then the word that you're going to lose. Like
Oh, wow.
someone dies. So that means you're kind of not there.
Mhm.
And that means busy in Japanese. The
Wow.
letter itself means that. So we don't use that word. We're going to
Mhm,
say maybe occupied,
mhm.
or we should say like I'm focusing on this. But if use that word busy and you have that letter in your mind, you're literally telling yourself, I'm hollow, I'm not here. I
Oh, wow.
lost myself. I know.
Wow. Wow.
I know. Isn't that, that's a wow. That's a real wow.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we have lots of hints in our letters, and sometimes it kind of shocks us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
A
even
couple
like the
other
letter curse and the letter
Mhm.
bless, it has the one side, it has a mouth and then it has legs on it. So it kind of means that the mouth is walking around.
Uh-huh.
So that kind of means that your words actually mean a lot.
Wow.
Mhm.
They do. Every word has a vibrational frequency to it
Mhm.
as well, and a meaning, and some of them are double-edged meanings also.
Yep. Yep.
So,
So
something else here that I can share as well that is happening, since you guys
Mhm.
haven't seen me in several weeks, is this book I've talked about before, Cracking the Rich Code,
Oh, yes.
where I'm on the cover with Tony Robbins, Jim Britt, and Kevin Harrington. Now, this book launches tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I was
So
looking for when. Okay, cool.
And here's what's special about tomorrow, November 17th. After 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, for a few short hours, you can get this book for 99 cents on Amazon.
Hmm.
So look for it because it's a special deal. It's only going to be for a couple of hours to get that, to get the book of all these amazing authors that are in here. There's 20 of us that are presenting with all three of these, and sharing some of the different secrets of what it's like to crack the rich code. And of course, my
Mm.
chapter is about infinite prosperity secrets. And then I talk about how that comes about. So, but there's a lot of other amazing reading in here. But this is tomorrow's launch. So it's a gift, 99 cents. Go out and get it. Make sure you go to Amazon after 7 a.m. Pacific time and 10 a.m. Eastern time, and whatever time zone you are in, it'll be available.
So that means it's around 11 p.m. Japan time tonight,
Let's
I
see, we are
guess.
15 hours apart in time. So 7 a.m., 7 p.m., 10 p.m. Japan. No, wait, 9 p.m. Japan time. You should be able to buy it for 99 cents.
Cool. Cool. I'll be
Yeah, because it'll
translating,
be
so
14 hours for Pacific time. Yes. So definitely look for that tomorrow.
mm, mm. Maybe you can post a picture in the comments later. Like
Yes.
post a picture of the cover
And for you,
so that people can
yes,
see. Mhm.
yes,
Yeah, thank you. Thank
we
you
can
so
do that
much.
because yours will be, yeah, 9 p.m. on the 17th because it'll be
Mhm.
the 17th at 7
Yeah, I'm
a.m. in
looking
Pacific
at
time.
the
So I'll go
clock.
ahead and
Oh
let
my
you
God,
know.
it already passed. No, it hasn't. We have a
Nope,
time
it
difference.
hasn't. Yours is the next day.
I know. We're on the 17th already. I think you
Yes.
sold pretty well. Yeah. Mhm.
And
Well, amazing.
I
Thank
do
you
have
so
one
much.
more offer too. I have
Ooh,
like
oh my
lots of
God.
gifts. How does this happen? I'm gone for a few weeks and people are like, well, will you help with this and will you do this? And you say yes. And it's like, well, I have all these amazing things to share with people. One of the fastest and easiest ways to become a best-selling author is in a multi-chapter book like this, Cracking the Rich Code. I
Mm.
have two other books. One is Raising the Bar, and the other one is One Habit to Thrive in a Post-COVID World. And those are my multi-author books that I have. And then I have my own book, which was solely written by me, called Financially Fit: Living the Secrets to an Abundant and Prosperous Life. Well, this year there is another book coming out. It's called The Art of Connection. And if you are wanting to write a one page, because it's 365 days of inspirational quotes, if you wanted to share what your personal quote is and what that quote means, what I can do is I can get you in touch with the person who's putting the book together. His name is Robert Jones. I've spoken for him several times, done a radio show, did a professional development segment, keynote spoke. It's for iNetpreneur, um, which is for business owners and entrepreneurs, which we all are. So if you are interested in sharing that and having it in an international best-selling book as well, also just send me a message here on Messenger, and then I will get you the details for that and get you connected with Robert, and you can contribute to that book as well. It's just one page. It's like 300 words or less. It's not a huge write. Most chapters are about 3,000 to 4,000 words. So this is only like 300 words. So very, very simple. So just message me and I'll connect you as well, because we want to fill all of our pages for 365 days.
Wow, a big project, but it sounds really fun.
It takes about 45 minutes to write that many words and edit it, just to let you know.
That book is going to be amazing because
It's
you're
gonna
going
be
to have so many intentions in it. Wow.
right. And what's
Powerful.
fun is that you get to connect with all the other authors. And if you're wanting to go into some of the different avenues to, um, share your programs, no matter what program it is, or if it's through different healing modalities, and then you can start highlighting yourself in a lot of different ways and grow your business that way. Because through that network, we also all work together as well.
Beautiful.
So
Wow,
way
done.
exciting.
Very exciting. Everyone watching us, thank you for coming and joining us at live. Please kind of drop in a comment where you're from, where you're at, any questions about bringing spirituality into life, and also questions to Donna. If you need her to repeat something, she'll probably be happy to. So, Ask us
Yes,
questions. Yes. And
please do.
also, yeah, yeah. And then if you have any questions personally, you can actually message through Messenger, through Donna, to me if you want. So we're open to them. Okay. So,
So,
Donna, I do have a
yes.
question.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for you being able to have this motivated way of taking action, I would call it like you have this motivation that you have so that you can take the action. What is
Yeah.
your motivation and how do you keep that up? Like some people, I have been having people ask me and ask, has
Mhm.
been questioning about how things are happening in the world right now and
Mhm.
all the things happening. They kind of wonder how you or me or any other person who's like on stage, they are shining. How can you keep your motivation up? Because people are just kind of getting into this
Yeah.
state of not knowing what to do even though they do know what to do.
Right. So for me, this whole last year was understanding I'm going to call it my subconscious why, to why
Mhm.
I want to share my message. And every time I share, whether it's on a live podcast or I might be on a video, I might be writing a magazine article, the why comes out. And when I really sat with it within meditation myself, I learn a little bit more about myself. So everyone has their own why. My why goes back to a time of when I was in a relationship with another person. I had just left living at the ashram, which is a spiritual living community. And it was getting towards the second end of the second year of the relationship with this particular person. And he decided to become physically abusive towards me. And what
Mm.
happened was he came at me. I was sitting on the sofa reading a book, and he put his hand around my throat and cut off my airway.
Mm.
And just before I took my last breath, he took his hand off, pulled me off the sofa, and said, "It's your turn," and picked up this board that was on the floor and said, "Hit me with it." And I just said, "I can't do that. It's not me." And no. And I walked out, and I walked out forever. And that was the day that I dedicated my life to this healing path.
Mm.
To, and if my children and I were kept safe, that I would do everything possible to become a healer that I am meant to be. And once I got to safety, I realized I needed to fulfill my promise. Took me several years to understand, have compassion and forgiveness, mostly for myself for holding on to those energies of anger. And it wasn't until a year or two after that, having the forgiveness, that person crossed over and they died from brain cancer. And knowing
Mm.
what I know about cancer, when it came into that person's paradigm, it was right at the time that the physical aggression was coming out of him. So it gave me even a deeper understanding, even gave me more clarity. And then it wasn't until earlier this year, because I always said that I would use my voice as a divine healing instrument for myself, for others, and to make these sacred connections to heal, not just
Mhm.
me, but for sharing that because it's all vibration and energy with other people. And what happened during one of my recordings through a particular question, I said, no, I wouldn't change any of those events because what that event really taught me was I am worthy to live this life. I'm still alive. That person has since then crossed over, but I'm here. And because I am living, I have a message to share. And I'm not just worthy to live, I'm worthy to live in an abundant and prosperous life. And that was when I understood that it wasn't just myself I was talking about, it was each and every one of you, because you are also a, worthy to live your life full of abundance and prosperity in the way that you choose to see that. And if I didn't get up every single morning, get ready, get dressed, do all the different things that I do, keep sharing the message in all of the different media forms, I wouldn't be here to be the healer that I need to be to fulfill my promise, but also to deliver the message so you have that ability to go out and do it for yourself or to with other people in the way that you choose. So that's my subconscious why. I get up
Mhm.
every single day. And what brings me the greatest joy is when I see somebody that I've worked with and they're posting in social media, living the best life that they could live when they didn't think it was possible. And if I
Mm.
can do that with one person, then I can do it with many people. There's a ripple effect. You can keep doing it over and over and over. But it all comes down to, what is your subconscious why? Why do you get up in the morning? And why is it important to you? And that's my message. That's the heart of my message. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm traveling and I'm putting out the effort. I'm spending the additional dollars. It's not cheap to travel around and do all of that to get this going, because it's about being the change you want to see in the world. Not just saying that you're going to do it, but actually doing it. You become the change, you become the love. And when you do that, you start to live the life you love and love the life you live. So that's why I do what I do. And that's how I stay motivated. And it's through the constant repetition of telling the story to help other people.
Oh gosh, we need to record this. I'm glad it is.
Yes, me too.
Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Yes, but the thing is, I think the why is the key, right? And then also to know that your experiences actually have a meaning, and by recognizing what it is, I
Yes,
think you get motivated and know that your experience actually helps others, and it's not just a little bit, it's just like it's the ripple effect that happens.
it is. And
Oh,
even the
wow.
most painful experiences you ever went through, there is a silver lining gift in every single one of those. And if I can help one person transform that pain into their silver lining gift in the heart space, I did my job.
Beautiful. So, I guess everyone, you know who and where to go to when you're lost. Yes, and, of course, there you can read books, you can actually watch, YouTube, you can watch videos, you can do all these things, but, you know, a lot of people just sit home and just wonder and think and kinda get into a habit of not really looking at them, but watching people outside of them. But
Mhm.
if you do watch them and you're getting something out of it, I think that's an action as well. But if you're just sitting in your room, not doing anything and just watching, maybe just kind of have a little bit of, sometimes it might be courage in the beginning, but have some courage and then take one small action, and that might start changing your whole perspective of the world that you are creating at that moment. Um, Maybe start with nice words, because sometimes people go and be a little critical, and then they come and, because we do have like static or magnetic fields that attract the same energy. So I would suggest maybe like thank you, or if you see something pretty or beautiful, just say it's beautiful, and
Mhm.
maybe at the end ask a question. What do you think, or what
Mhm.
is your beauty of the day?
Mhm.
And that can actually start connecting with people who have like the same idea. I'm not
Mhm.
sure. I was just guided to say that. But I know Donna has these cool, awesome ways to do things, but I just feel like some people that just connect with me, they have so much things to offer, but they just can't. They see it, but they just can't take that move. And so you can. I mean, not saying that I don't, but what by watching you, you really have
Mhm.
that guts or that motivation to move forward. So I wanted to ask you that
Yeah.
question.
Yes. And something we can share here really quick too is some of the words you were saying, and about having and expressing the gratitude and the beauty. We have what's called chakras, and each of these chakras, it's a Sanskrit word for energy center. And we all have seven major energy centers. Starts with the root, goes all the way up to the top of your crown. And several years ago, I was given this, call it a chakra download if you want to call it that, different ways that when you ask if you want something specific and you say yes to it. It will cleanse, balance, and align the chakra, come into alignment, and balance everything out. But it's all based on virtues. So if you
Mm.
want, we can go through that. You can go into a complete alignment.
Mm.
And so, do you want to play with me for a moment?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, would you like to have the ability to stand in peace? Yes.
Yes,
To create the balance? Yes.
yes,
To be the joy? Yes.
yes,
To feel the love? Yes.
yes,
Speak the gratitude? Yes.
yes,
Hear the harmony? Yes.
mm,
See the beauty? Yes.
yes,
And for you to know your truth?
yes.
Yes. Create it now. And so what will happen is all of that will come into an alignment and you might start be opening up. It opens up those energy centers for you to receive your own intuitive messages to what your personal why is, what your truth is, and how you would like to deliver that to the rest of the world.
Okay, that's a big gift today, everyone. You gotta watch this over and over if you feel like you didn't get it. But, there's gonna be this moment that you have.
It's time to be the love and make the shift. And the world is waiting for you. That's all I can
Yep.
say.
But I'm sure if you have chose to watch this today, you're ready. Oh, yay! That's awesome. That is so awesome. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm just like in awe right now a little bit. So, um, amazing. Amazing, Donna. So, I'm so happy that you got to come in and,
Yeah.
share with us with many things and lots of offers. Thank you so much. And I'm sure that once you have some time, you're going to hop in with us again.
Yes.
And yes, yes. And so again, I think for a couple of weeks we'll have other guests coming in and filling Donna's place so that we can have fun, but also lots of gifts and lots of knowledge and share. And also, I think that we do walk in different paths in our life. I mean, every single person does. I mean, there's no such same path, I think, but it all connects and it's all, the paths are actually walking together. Sometimes it overlaps, sometimes it kind of goes a little far out, but then it comes back together. But
Mhm.
that's the beauty of having all these different people on this planet, and I would love to be able to connect with you all. So thank you for the people who have said hello, and thank you, Donna, again for
Yes.
making the time. I'm sure you're gonna make time for us again.
Yes, I will.
Yes, of course, because I'm gonna keep asking you, when are you coming? When are you coming? But it's
I
okay.
just have to schedule on the calendar now. But
Mhm.
I do want to say thank you. I know Stacy Rush was here. I know Tanya was here. And I know there's many of you. And if you are watching and you want to come and be a guest and share how you bring spirituality into life, please reach out and please come. And then, yes, we will sit down. We'll put together a calendar of the dates that I can come and make it when I'm not traveling and speaking, because I would love to always come back and be a part of this.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, it is your talk show as well.
I know, but
I
unless
know,
there's a
I know.
recording time, we go live. It's a
It's
little
okay.
complicated.
But maybe there
And I
might be a day that Donna is here, I'm not here. You never know.
exactly, you never
Yes.
know.
But this is how we work, and this is how I love Donna in my relationship. We're so flexible, we understand each other, and we kind of respect each other's space in a way that so we have the freedom to do so. And so that's how we are going to be doing this, and that's how we are going to be. And as long as we can, continue, we will.
We will.
Yes, we will. And we might have to tweak the time a little bit someday, but we still are going to, because it's a time for us to connect with Donna's energy and my energy together, and also the people who are, coming and joining us. I love the beauty of connecting and having this to grow. So thank you all for joining us today.
Thank
And
you.
yes, and next week we're going to have Stacy come again. So she's kind of getting into part of our flow and she has so much to share. She loved the idea that all came and listened and kind of shared their ideas and questions. So please come again next week and we'll see when Donna can come next
Yes.
time. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so thank you
Till
everyone for
next time.
joining us. We will see you, see you, see you. Good night or have a great day.